Alright, let me set the stage. Imagine you're standing in a crowded elevator and a guy in a chicken suit waddles in. He hits the emergency stop button, looks you dead in the eye, and says, "Let's talk about choices." It's absurd, it's unexpected, and somehow, it's exactly the kind of energy we need to dive into this topic. Because life, much like that elevator ride, is a series of confusing moments where you're not entirely sure if you're in control or just along for the ride. So strap in. This is going to be hilarious, slightly uncomfortable, and absolutely worth it. How many times have you spent 10 minutes agonizing over what to eat only to order the same thing you always do? Like, you start with this wild sense of adventure. Today's the day I try sushi or maybe that Moroccan place. And somehow you end up with a pepperoni pizza. Again, are you even choosing, or are your taste buds just on autopilot? But hey, it's not just food. Think about it. Are any of our choices actually ours? Spoiler alert, maybe not. You see, every decision we make is like being on a game show, except the audience, aka society, advertising, and your mom's voice in your head, is screaming different answers at you. And guess what? None of them agree. Let's break this down. It's going to be funny, a little uncomfortable, and might leave you side-eyeing your own brain for a while. Stick with me. Picture this. You're at a cafeteria. On one side, salads, colorful, vibrant, full of vegetables you can't pronounce. On the other side, glorious fried food, shining like a beacon of delicious sin. You grab the salad because that means health, right? Wrong. Turns out, cafeterias have this sneaky trick. They put salads at eye level because they know you'll think, "Wow, I'm such a responsible adult and I have to choose healthy." Meanwhile, your soul's crying out for pizza. Did you really choose that salad? Or were you Jedi mind-tricked by strategic lettuce placement? Spoiler, the kale wasn't your idea, but let's not stop there. Ever been to a coffee shop and ordered a medium latte instead of a small because the barista said, "For just 50 cents more, you can upgrade"? Oh, now you're in Economics 101. The sunk cost fallacy. That extra 50 cents wasn't about coffee. It was about ego. Look at me, living large with my medium latte. Did you really want the bigger size? Or did your brain fall for the deal that wasn't really a deal? Now let's talk social pressure, the mafia boss of decision-making. Imagine this. You're at a party. Everyone's yelling, "Come on, do karaoke. It'll be fun." Spoiler, it's never fun. But you cave, grab the mic, and butcher a Taylor Swift classic while your friends cheer you on. Bad backup singers and all. Did you really want to sing? Or did the peer pressure mafia pull your strings? Be honest. And don't even get me started on groupthink. Ever been out with friends trying to decide where to eat? And everyone's like, "I don't care. You pick?" So you say, "Okay, tacos?" And suddenly they're all, "Actually, I was thinking sushi." Oh, so now you care? By the end of it, you're eating overpriced sashimi, wondering if you ever really had a choice in the first place. Then there's advertising. Oh boy, you're scrolling through Instagram, minding your business, and bam, an ad pops up. "These sneakers will change your life." Next thing you know, they're in your cart. Your wallet's $100 lighter, and your life? Still the same. Except now you own sneakers that look like they've been designed by a futuristic space alien. Did you really choose those sneakers? Or did some algorithm whisper sweet nothings into your brain? Here's another classic. You're at the grocery store, standing in the cereal aisle. On your left, the healthy granola that's practically shouting, "Eat me and live forever." On your right, the sugary goodness of Cocoa Puffs, a nostalgic hug in a bowl. You pick the granola because you're an adult now. Or are you? Did you really choose it? Or did guilt and your childhood dentist team up to steer you toward oat clusters instead of chocolatey happiness? And let's not forget those times you followed trends just because everyone else was doing it. Remember planking? Or fidget spinners? Did you really want to lie stiff on a park bench for a photo? Or spin a piece of plastic for hours? Probably not. But the internet said it was cool, so here we are. So what does this all mean? Are we just puppets? Kind of. But don't freak out. Knowing this means we can fight back, like rebellious puppets cutting their strings. Here's the secret. If you want to make real choices, you've got to pause. Reflect. Ask yourself, do I actually want this? Or is my brain just surrendered to peer pressure and Instagram ads? Sometimes breaking free means choosing what you really want, like pizza over salad. And sometimes it's about saying, thanks, but no thanks to life-changing sneakers. Baby steps. But here's the real kicker. Even when you pause, reflect, and think you're making your own decisions, you're probably still being influenced by something. And that's okay. The point isn't to be completely free of influence. That's impossible. The point is to recognize who's pulling the strings so you can decide if you're cool with it. So next time you're faced with a decision, whether it's what to eat, what to wear, or whether to embarrass yourself in public with karaoke, ask yourself, am I the puppet or the puppet master? And if you can't tell, maybe just lean into the chaos and enjoy the ride. After all, life's too short to overthink every choice. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this little existential crisis disguised as comedy, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next deep dive into the absurdity of human behavior. But hey, was subscribing really your choice? Food for thought. See you next time.